Welcome to an Alaska homestead. We're becoming more self-sufficient on a remote island in southeast Alaska. Skip him. No. Leave him. Today we are milling up the rest of our wood for the garden beds. Then we've got to put some fence posts in so we can put the electric wire around the garden and doing some other odds and ends around the homestead. Let's get started. All right, so on some of these logs I've had troubles because I only had a 26-inch bar on my bigger saw. So today we're rectifying that. I've got a new chain, 32-inch bar. Let's get this thing put on. We're gonna have to put the wood back on this one too because it was just too large. I couldn't get the saw across, so it has a little burp up on it on the end there, so we've got to get it leveled out again. We've had such wonderful weather the last week. I hope it never ends. Well, I can't say that because we do need rain for our rain catchment, but man, I'm not lying. I have enjoyed the sunshine. Got a lot of work done. New bar, new chain. So I get this question a lot: is do you have a skip tooth chain or a ripping chain or whatever type of chain? And to be honest, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. They all run about the same speed. The only thing the ripping chain does is it makes a cleaner cut. That's it. So for those who say you need to sharpen your chain, this is brand new, so it should be fairly sharp. I guess you could get one that's not sharp from the factory, but I doubt it seriously. Come on. I should have just put that thing on the ground, man. That was more complicated than it needed to be. How's that look? Just one more little torque here. That should be good. All right, there it is. Got the new bar and chain on here. Now we've got to get another, we've got to go get our wood, because like I said, we got to get a new surface on here because the very end's got a little, well here, I'll just show you. The very end, I couldn't get the bar all the way across, so I had to come on both sides to do it, and this is what I ended up with. So we're going to lay a board on, get it leveled again, and then start making the rest of the cuts. And we probably, I don't know if this would be enough. We might have to get one more log on here and cut that one up too, so we'll see. I'll take you along with me. I'll show you how to set up this chainsaw mill. It's not too difficult. So this is fairly simple. You just fit your bar inside here, The smaller one just has one clamp. It doesn't have the two. The two basically keep your bar straight, so the cut's straighter, because if you just have the one, the end of your bar can kind of fluctuate up and down. So the larger one has the two bars on it, or the two clamps on it. So we'll get the saw in there and then adjust the height a little bit, and then make our first cut. So we got the saw in there now. This end clamp, you don't want that on your wheel, so I gotta adjust this back a little bit to get it off there, so there's not a lot of tension on it and lets that thing spin freely. I was unable to get all the way across with the 25, and I had to take the second bar off, or the second clamp off, and it made my cut angled like this. As you can see, we've got plenty of room now. We got our lumber all cut up. Now we just need to cut it to size. So I've got it up here on some sawhorses, and we're just going to cut them to 12 inches, and then we can use the scraps for a different project. So as you can see right now, we're right around 20 inches. We got to cut these down to 12. So let me snap some lines and fire up the chainsaw, and we'll get these things cut to size. There you go, one 2x12. What are you doing, guarding the lumber? You guarding the, look at you. You're a lumberjack dog with all that sawdust. Coast Guard's been flying back and forth. I'm not sure what they're doing. Could be training, I don't know. All right, so we got everything cut up. Hopefully we've got some pretty square ends on this thing. We'll see when we start assembling them. All right, so that went pretty quick. We'll just throw some dirt in there and then the raised bed project's gonna be done. All right, so we got the raised beds finished. In total, we did 4 new beds this year. I just got the dirt in them, screened out all the big rocks and sticks and everything. And then we'll add some compost to the top, mix it all in, and that should give us a good base to grow some stuff this year. I still need to put the hoops on it, but I'll get the fasteners and the PVC next time I go to town. All right, so then let's start on getting the post in the ground for the electric fence. I'm enjoying putting these upside down because I already had a hummingbird today hit that hummingbird feeder that I put on the post with the big ship rope on it. So I put this one upside down. We'll hang another hummingbird feeder over there. It's always cool having hummingbirds dive bomb you all the time, so that's why we're doing it. Skipper, go on. You're going to get hurt this falls. I like how that had that little blip on the end, so I'll put it there. We're sitting at 45 degrees. It's summer. Love it. It's quite a bit heavier. taller than I wanted. Is it? Yeah, a little bit. Oh. We got the post all installed here. Turn the camera around. There you go. So I've got two I can hang hummingbird feeders off of, and then I just have this crazy looking, I don't know what that is, but I liked it, so I was like, I'm putting that in the ground too. So I got a little cleanup to do, and then tomorrow, Captain Funk's coming over now, so I'm gonna call it quits. Tomorrow, I've got to put the road fabric down, throw a little sand on here, and then that'll wrap this up. So yeah. And then next time I go to town, I'll get some compost to fill in these beds, and then we should be ready to rock and roll and plant in a couple weeks. We don't plant till May, like the 4th of May is supposed to be our last freeze. So we still got a little time there, but yeah. Anyways, this project's done. Tomorrow we'll put the fabric down, and then we should be good. All right, it's the next morning. We're back at it. We got clouds, so our sunny days have gone away, but at least it's not supposed to rain for the next couple of days, and that's good. We can always get some more work done. Here's what we got going on now is I've peeled back the layer of that road fabric, and I got a new piece here. We're gonna lay that down, and then we're gonna go throw some sand on top of it, and this should complete the project. I'm gonna try to cut little slits in and weave that fabric around the post so the beach grass doesn't grow up in between them. We'll see how well that works out. Skipper, I guarantee you I don't need your help on this. I guarantee it, buddy. Okay, Skipper, seriously, I'm gonna need a little I'm gonna need a little me time. Yeah, look at you go. You're a real firecracker, Skipper. Tell him, buddy. Getting closer. Yeah, did you get it? Go get him. Get him. Get what is that? Hey, look out. Look out. Come on. Skipper, go on. Hey, you're gonna get cut. pretty much done. I've got a little more raking to do. There were some bald spots over on the other side over here, so I dumped some over there. I'll rake all that out here in a few, but there you go. I could do a little bit more over there. I don't know if I will or not. It's just fine if some beach grass grows over here. This is where our picnic area and everything's going to be at, so I wanted that to be beach grass free. Now I just need to either buy or make some chairs, because all of our chairs are pretty much broken. So I need to buy and or make some chairs, put around the fire pit, and then build up the fire pit a little bit. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Hit the like button, and remember, live free.